We all know that YouTubers are greedy bastards and they'll sell you anything just to make a living. Myself excluded, of course. By the way, I'm launching my first ever crypto project next week called Bankruptcy. Totally transparent. You guys should definitely check it out. Anyway, today we're going to take a look at 10 most disgusting things sold or promoted by my favorite people in the entire world. YouTubers! I feel bad for including this here because Mr. Beast is honestly a nice guy, but he sold a piece of shit for a beggar. His beast beggars are the equivalent of eating toenails stuffed on a beggar bun. Allegedly, by the way. Now, I have never tried a beast beggar before, mainly because I value my life, but the people who have tried it have always been complaining about the quality of the beggars, and the reason why I feel so bad is because this entire mess isn't even Mr. Beast's fault. Well, I suppose it's 30% his fault, but it's not entirely his fault. For those who don't know what went wrong with the Mr. Beast beggar, well, you see, Beast Beggars only has one physical location, but weirdly enough, you can order their beggar all across the US. How is this possible? They must be teleporting these beggars. Maybe that's why they arrive with uncooked meat and moldy buns. They even deliver in Mexico. What the hell? You see, there are these things called ghost kitchens, and these suckers are what went wrong with the Beast Beggars. No, this isn't the following day, and I'm not wearing the same shirt to try and fool you. Okay, I am. I had a power outage yesterday, so I ended up falling asleep while waiting for the electricity. Anyway, where was I? Right, ghost kitchens. Ghost kitchens, also known as dark kitchens, are cooking facilities that are set up to prepare delivery-only meals. And these cooking facilities operate without the traditional dine-in. They only serve customers through online orders and food delivery services. They were created to meet the growing demand for takeouts and food deliveries, also to take some note of dining restaurants. But there are a lot of problems with ghost kitchens, and the biggest one being quality control, which Mr. Beast openly complained about on Twitter, or X, I suppose. With ghost kitchens, it's really hard to guarantee that what you're ordering will be eatable. Hence, there are so many complaints about the Beast Burger being awful and sometimes arriving uncooked or even moldy. And with multiple restaurants using the same cooking facilities, cross-contamination becomes a huge issue. You could die from eating a Beast Burger, bro. Allegedly. I'm not sure. But you could die from eating. Allegedly, by the way. Ghost kitchens are just hard to regulate in general, and Beast Beggars has over 2,000 restaurants just pumping out these disgusting beggars, which is insane to think about. 2,000. What the fuck, dude? Why did I get that many restaurants? What the fuck? Long story short, Beast Beggars are awful. Don't buy them. Just dog shit. Buy Feastables though. I heard those are... Sorry, Mr. Beast. I apologize.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We want prime! 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 Oh, hold it right there, young fellow. Judging by your over-enthusiasm towards prime, I'd say you are about 12 years old. So let's just make sure that you are getting the right kind of prime. You see, a can of prime energy drink contains around 4 cups of coffee. That is very bad for you, kiddo. You're too young for that. Hydration! Okay. Let's look at this prime hydration to see if you are really getting what's being advertised to you. So, for a drink to properly hydrate you, it needs to be high in... Tropical Punch, Ice Pop, and Blue Raspberry. Oh, and Lemon Lime. Yeah. What? No, it needs to be high in electrolytes. And the main electrolytes in the human body are potassium, sodium, magnesium, chloride, and calcium. I think. Yeah, calcium. And since Prime is being advertised as a sports drink, it should be high in electrolytes. But before we look at Prime hydration, we need to understand what happens to your body when you sweat. So, sweat, as you may know, unless if you are an alien, It mainly consists of water. And when you taste that water, it's a little bit salty, isn't it? That's because it has minerals in there, those being sodium, potassium, and so forth. But the main electrolyte that's lost when you sweat is sodium. So Prime being a sports drink, it should be high in sodium, you know, for it to properly hydrate you. It should be high in sodium. On average, it's estimated that a person may lose anywhere between 500 to 2000 milligrams of sodium per sweat liter. And the average person sweats anywhere between 0.8 to 1.5 liters of sweat per hour during a workout. Keep that in mind. Now let's look at the nutritional list of Prime Hydration to see if you are really getting what's being advertised to you. So you have potassium being the highest with 700 milligrams. Believe me, you don't need that much potassium. You only lose around 150 per sweat liter. You also have magnesium with 124 milligrams. Again, you don't need that much magnesium. You only lose around 3 to 4 milligrams per sweat liter. But then the main electrolyte you need to hydrate your body is 10 milligrams. What? What the fuck? Are they trying to kill you? What? That's not even enough to rehydrate you after a 15 minutes jog. You are honestly better off just drinking water mixed with salt at this point. And the idiot promoting it claims that it's sweet compared to its competitors. All the competitors taste salty.
And now for the taste test. Liquid IV it's not bad, but it is a little salty. But Prime's delicious. I'm not kidding, this is so good.
Well, Logan, I guess I'm better off buying those because they're probably high in sodium. What you actually need to rehydrate your body, dude. He also keeps lying about owning Prime for some reason. He doesn't. Both him and KSI don't own Prime. It's owned by a company called fucking Congo Brands. I don't know what it's called, but it's owned by some weird ass company. It's not him and KSI. I think they each have 20% in the company. That's not even the majority share, so they don't own Prime. Alright, they don't own it. They're just the face of the butthole because apparently Prime tastes like shit.
Ooh, smells a bit high. What?
What is that flavour?
Jesus.
Loosely. You've just come from the Maldives.
No, it's like swallowing perfume. What is that?
I know she's a TikToker, but she has a YouTube channel, so shut the fuck up. I have a question for you. What do you think will happen if you gave an irresponsible, entitled person a bunch of money? Well, they'll use all of it and come back for more, which is what Chef P did. The pink sauce needs no introduction. I'm pretty sure you know what pink sauce is. It blew up on TikTok a while ago, as most dumb things do. And I'm pretty sure you don't know what the original recipe tastes like, because if you did, you'd be dead right now. And she was cooking this sauce Breaking Bad style in her home kitchen.
You're goddamn right.
Adding everything and anything she can get her hands on. Things like glitter, human hair, toenails. I don't mean to be rude here, but the person behind the sauce is actually dumb.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product.
Because she was shipping the sauce with 0 preservatives and it had ingredients like milk and eggs in it, which explains why it would arrive looking like a radiating poison and completely uneatable.
Oh my god. Look at this!
The sauce was then bought by Dave's Gourmet and they turned it around. Well, kind of. It was still shit, don't get me wrong, but hey, at least you can eat it without dying now, so. And all Chef P had to do was promote the sauce. Just fucking promote the sauce. Use flash. She didn't promote the sauce. In fact, she just kept asking for more money. And for Dave's Gourmet to sponsor her birthday parties, which is just... You can't pay me enough to mess up as much as she did. To summarize it all, Chef P made a deadly poison that she was shipping to all of her customers. This is more of an ethical issue than it is about money or selling stuff. Of course it's about money. It's always about money with these guys. But a lot of YouTubers back in the days, I don't know if this is still happening or not, I'm sure it still is. They used to have these massive fake giveaways for engagement on their videos. And they'll typically do something like, yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dickless. Today I have a bunch of iPhones that I'm giving away for free here on this channel. Yeah, you heard that right. For fucking free. All you have to do is like this video, comment down below, and of course, you gotta be subscribed. You know, that's how these fucking fake giveaways would usually go. They would just have a bunch of weird stuff to give away that no one even won. And their videos used to do extremely well. Maybe I should also have a fake giveaway. What do you guys think?
You cannot stop. You cannot give up. You're in the most fantastic place on the planet for making money. Hustle University.
This was and still is one of the easiest way for any successful creator to squeeze more money out of their audience. Jake Paul did it.
We need to create a movement for our generation, one that inspires people to take action to achieve their dreams. Our future is in our hands. Are you with me?
And so did Ninja.
I am Tyler Blevins. You may know me as Ninja. In 30 days, I'm gonna make you the best streamer that you can be.
Along with almost every successful YouTuber. And what these creators used to do is that they would flash their fancy lifestyle on the course promos, promising you the same kind of
Wealth, fame, power.
And all you had to do was buy their course for $50 US. That's it. That's how you get successful in life. Just pay $50 for Hustlers University and support an alleged criminal. That's all. That's all it takes. And usually it's just pre-recorded stuff that you can find for free here on YouTube. And I can guarantee you that those free videos are probably more informative than whatever these alpha male jack-off buddies have going on. And I remember with the clips I saw from Ninja's course, he just kept yapping. It's like he was giving a TED talk about why you should dye your hair blue and spend money on some useless background stuff that you probably don't even need. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure some people felt like they got value for their money, but they could have gotten the same kind of value or even more by just searching on YouTube, man. It's free, you don't pay anything. Zooo is probably one of the biggest crypto scams that were ran by a YouTuber, causing innocent victims to lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And the mastermind behind this was none other than the Maverick, Logan Paul. For those who don't know what Zooo is, let me give you a brief rundown. Zooo was supposed to be a play-to-earn game where players would use real-world money to buy a shitty crypto coin called Zooo that can only be used in Zooo to buy eggs. Yeah, eggs. So you use those tokens to buy eggs that can be hatched into animals, and in turn, those animals can be bred to create hybrids of those animals. Does that make sense? Great. Glad that you are still with me. Seems like we're finally getting somewhere with Zooo. So the main selling point of the game was that you can brand those animals or hybrids for more Zooo tokens, or if you don't want Zooo tokens, you can cash it out. And guess what? When you cash out, you get real money. I don't know how. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Essentially, the game was supposed to make you money, but it obviously didn't. And guess what? People couldn't even hatch their eggs. The fucking main selling point of the game wasn't even working when it released. CoffeeZilla made an amazing series exposing this scam. You should honestly check it out. Logan Paul saw the series and he didn't really like it.
He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, and he's nothing more than the Keemstar of crypto and finance.
So he did what Logan does best and threatened CoffeeZilla.
And lastly, CoffeeZilla. I now know your motives with this. Clout and money, good for you, but also you're slimy as if not, we're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build Zooo, and I'll see you in court.
He got major backlash for this, and he made an apology video where he also claimed that he was going to refund everyone who was defrauded by Zooo.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized, so I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward. Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zooo tokens so we have no financial upside in the game, and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2, we want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially, you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out.
It's been over a year now, and he still hasn't paid them. He still hasn't paid them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not laughing at the victims. I'm laughing at how evil Logan actually is. Because he can afford to pay them. I mean, he has fucking Prime, which is, I think it's almost $1 billion company now. WWE, all his other fucking crypto scams. He can afford to pay these people. He just doesn't want to. But he's not the only one. There are countless YouTubers who also promoted crypto scams to their audience. I think even Speed did it. Yeah, I show Speed. But because he's an idiot, no one fell for it. What if I told you that Pablo Escobar's brother is selling a foldable phone? Would you buy it? That's curious. I mean, the guy is the former chief assassinator of the cartels. Don't know if that's someone you want to support. Not saying anything, but probably killed a lot of people. Well, of course not. Why would you support a lunatic like that? And if you know anything about Pablo Escobar, you know that he's a very, very bad guy. Just downright evil. And the Pablo Escobar's phone was being advertised as a way to carry on Pablo's legacy, so to speak. I mean, the main selling point of the phone was Pablo Escobar himself. And one of my favorite tech review channels before this incident, by the way, I don't watch that guy anymore. He promoted the Pablo Escobar Fold 2. And I remember watching his video thinking, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Because there were already reports about people not receiving the Pablo Escobar Fold 1. And yet, Unbox Therapy was promoting the second one. Even though it was clearly a scam from the cartels. Why? Why would you do that to your audience? I don't get it.
Oh, that's a lot of money, eh?
The video is now private, but let's see what he had to say about the phone.
Let's do it. This is the Escobar Fold 2. The company is run by Pablo Escobar's brother. Am I correct about this? Oh! Wait a minute. How, dude? Obviously, I've played with the Galaxy Fold extensively. This is the same deal. How can they do it? How can they deliver?
Great question. How can they deliver this? Well, they don't deliver it. That's how. That's a scam.
Very similar in appearance to the Galaxy Fold.
Similar to the Samsung Fold, huh? Or maybe it's because it's the exact fucking phone.
It's actually a Galaxy Fold with gold tinfoil adhesive to it. You take a bit of that gold off of the hinge on the back, and right underneath is that Samsung logo, right where it's supposed to be.
All I have to say is in the tech realm, here we are talking about the Escobar family, Pablo Escobar, in 2020. Whatever they did,
it's probably illegal, and you shouldn't have promoted it.
So if you're out in public living this life, people are gonna approach you. So if you carry that around and you actually got the Escobar Fold,
it's a status symbol.
That's what the youngsters call a flex, Will.
Nope, it's not a flex. If I see you with that in public, I'm calling the cops.
Gamer boys, it's time to get your gamer girl bathwater.
To say selling bathwater to your audience was a shock to me would be a lie. The only thing that was shocking was how late it was. Who was selling their bathwater, you may ask, if you are 12 years old and haven't been on the internet long enough? Well, it was Bella, and she sold out in just 3 days. The only reason why this is so high up in the list is 1, it's so fucking weird and disgusting to be sending your gems all across the world. 2, I didn't have the money to buy it when it came out, so yeah. This was honestly the most disgusting thing I had heard at the time of his announcement. Because how the hell are you going to capture a fart in a jar? Are you just going to put it on your ass and fart in it? If yes, I think I'll buy 2 of those. But for those who don't know, MRF once sold her farts in jars. That's all you need to know about all of this. I don't think I need to tell you how disgusting that is. None of the things mentioned in this video disgust me as much as what we are about to talk about. I've been on the internet for a very long time, and as you can imagine, I've seen a lot of things, but nothing quite like this. This is very interesting, to say the least. MRF, yes, the fat jar lady, she's selling her own beer. There's nothing disgusting about that, but it's the way she's brewing it that's disgusting. So she's going to use a vaginal yeast to ferment the beer. Yeah, you can puke, it's fine. I understand. I think I'm just going to do that. You might be wondering, well, how the hell is she going to do that? You see, that's why a company called the Order of Yoni comes in. They're going to take a sample of a vaginal yeast, remove all the best stuff from it, and brew some beer with that. Which is honestly so fucking disgusting. This has to be illegal, right? Well, apparently not. And these Yoni guys must be really passionate about drinking some pussy juice, because it seems like they've been at it for a very long time and they've finally perfected the skills that it requires to brew some pussy juice. And you wanna know the sad part about all of this? It'll sell out in hours. I can guarantee you that. And you know what else I can guarantee you? There'll be a lot of jaking with that beer. And hey, all power to her, man. She's getting a big pass out of this. So hey, all you can do is respect it. But damn, man, this is a very disgusting way to go about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't be shy. You can press that sub button. We're actually about to hit 2 million subscribers here on the channel. I wouldn't try to verify that if I was you. Okay, bye. Do you know where I can pre-order some of this pussy stuff?